Good evening. Today is June 26, 2020. Today, um, if you check my channel, you'll find some poems. I write poetry, mostly in Spanish, and but I have one or perhaps two in English, and that I shared in my channel, and it's just something, it's not everybody writes poetry in my country, but the country is famous because of the most relevant poet I think of our era in um modern times. In Spanish, the Spanish language, Rubén Darío. So uh, I rest on his shoulders. He's a great poet. We have like uh, prestige naturally or inherited prestige from just him. But there are a lot of good poets in Nicaragua, uh, and they even have a like a convention of poets from around the world that go there to a city called Granada. So they do that uh, once a year till they had the current problems there, the political problems they had. So okay, there's this style of poetry that is called haiku. It's Japanese. It's very small. It's simple, but it could be very meaningful if analyzed and really uh, observed. Because sometimes the many words just get you lost in the how flowery your language is. It's just a distraction from the actual meaning of the intention or the concept that is being thrown at you. So this is very nice, and I like it. When I first learned about it many years ago, but I haven't been writing much of it just recently. I don't remember why. It was brought back to my memory, and I decided to write some poems regarding current times. Just today, just to share with you people, and just so you see how it is. There's one paragraph only, 3 lines. The first line has 5 syllables. In English, is more phonetic than anything else because you cannot count syllables like we do in Spanish because we do have specific sounds for like every 2 or 3 letters mostly, but in English it could be uh, run-on word that just has no separation between it. Sometimes there are some words that are really long that you can't tell phonetically, where they cut at some point, so it's just like that. So the first line has 5 syllables, the second line has 7, and the third line has 5 again. So that's the way it works. So I figure I'm gonna write something, so have fun with the people watch my videos, and maybe get you thinking a little bit. You're supposed to kind of ponder or think about the concept for a little bit. So I don't know. I I will want you to think about this probably watch the video a couple times and think about what I'm saying, because there's meaning, a concept injected into these words, and hope you appreciate it, and if you agree or disagree, or whatever, with the content. But it's just some poems. So I decided to make 7 poems in haiku for current events. Okay, I need my friend here because I have a very bad vision. So the first one says, okay, well, I'm gonna start counting the syllables. I'll do that later. I'll just let you enjoy the poem now. They say there's a plague, an awful, a bad disease. How sad lying is. Okay, so now counting the syllables. They say there's a plague. That's 5. An awful, a bad disease. How sad lying is. So this the first line, 5. They say there's a plague. An awful, a bad disease. How sad lying is. So there you go. So you could do it the same way. If you want to write some poems yourself, it's just that simple. Okay, so that's a haiku poem from Japan, the origin of the style of poetry. Okay, second one. When I go to work, a dumb mask they make me wear. I hate it, I swear. Okay, again, if you want to cut the syllables. When I go to work, a dumb mask they make me wear. I hate it, I swear. Okay, that's the first line. When I go to work. Second one, a dumb mask they make me wear. Third line, I hate it, I swear. So it's 5 again. People wearing masks for a virus protection. It's the infection. So okay, again, people wearing masks for a virus protection. Second line, right? Is the infection. Okay, that's the third poem, third haiku poem. Yeah. Think about that one. I think it came out good. Okay, fourth one. They got you bankrupted with their inflated numbers and their full pockets. They don't always have to rhyme. It's I like rhyming, so I do it like that. But it's not necessary. You can just do it without rhyming anything. So fourth one, they got you bankrupt. They got you bankrupted. No, bankrupt. So that's why it sounds weird. They got you bankrupt with their inflated numbers and their full pockets. Okay, so that was the fourth one. Now the fifth one, 6 feet, stay away. I just keep hearing them say the number they play. Okay, so that's related to the 666. They like that number, so that's how come it's six, not 5 or 7. It's just they keep yeah, they stay 6 feet wide. That's the arbitrary bullshit they always have. So 6 feet, stay away. I just keep hearing them say. That's the second line. The third one, the number they play. Okay, so okay, now it's the sixth one. Been working non-stop. First line. In a place full of people. Second line. You stay home, cheapo. So cheapo is like people who listen to other people instead of listening to God. Okay, that's my definition of sheeple. I know this they call it it's just people that look like sheep, but you could be a sheep of God, not of men. That's fine to be a sheep of God, not just be a sheep of men. Is the problem. So those are the cheapo. The last one now, the seventh one. What are they doing? We will see when it's over. Second line, third line. Just just like the towers. Okay, what are they doing? We will see when it's over. Just like the towers. So that you wouldn't see the whole agenda of what was being done. We only saw the results of what they were trying to implement at the point that started with the wars and all that. They caused the problem, they created a problem and they gave a solution. So that's the thing they do all the time. Order out of chaos and all that. So I hope I didn't bore you. Pay attention to it. Watch the video and pay attention to the poems because you might find something you like. If you don't comment, whatever. No hard feelings. But it's just interesting. I think that to just bring these points and share it in a poetic way. Okay, so thank you. Have a good night. God bless you.